Hey, so how's it going? Just going to do a quick stream tonight, just having a bit of a play with my setup, just seeing how it copes with having a few different things open and running the virtual machine from my box for once. So I'm going to be going over the Kiba TryHackMe box again tonight. This is a box that I did try and do over the weekend, but I ran into a few issues. So just going to run through it again. So let's get this started. Okay, so here's our box Kiba. Already kicked it off so that we've got the IP address. We'll just reset that. So let's give it a scan. Helps if I'm connected to the VPN. Okay, we're connected. Have I got my normal IP address? Script's playing up a bit, so let's just double check that. That doesn't connect. Norton 0 device. Try that again. Okay, looks like we're connected that time. Weird. Alright, Mark, how's it going? Just going to crack on with the Cabana box on TryHackMe. A bit of an issue getting the VPN up, but I think we're now up. Now we've got 2 tons 0. Okay, let's just kill that then. So can we pin that box? Nope. Yeah, it's never a good start when you have tech issues. Let's try that one more time. And we're in business. Okay, so let's give our box a scan, see what's open. Okay, so we've got port 80 open, which is web, port 5044, not quite sure what that one is. Yeah, looks like the box might still be booting. Okay, so we've got a note. Linux capabilities is very interesting. That it is. Yeah, it's not that big a deal, Mark. I think when we were playing with Elk in work, we discovered this vulnerability that it uses, so it's not going to be anything new for you. Okay, so that time it picked up the Kiba port 5601. So let's jump across to that. And what I'll do is, because I don't want to show the answers, I'll just ping this open in a private tab. So you can see here, the questions do sort of point you down towards where you need to go. It asks what the vulnerability specific to programming languages with prototype-based inheritance are. It asks you to find out the version of the Kiba dashboard. It asks you to find the CVE number. And then it just gets you to get the user text, then points you towards capabilities again, and how do you find the one that they're interested in, and then again escalate your privileges and get the root flag. So let's jump into Kiba, explore on our own. Have a look at management, and you can see we're running 654. So Kiba 6.5.4, prototype poisoning. Not much there. So let's have a look at exploit DB. Went down this road last time, so it's not the CSV injection that we're looking at. So Kiba, let's see. So there's our CVE number. And let's have a look for a POC over on GitHub. And let's try not to get rickrolled. Okay, so we need timeline and canvas. So we've got timeline. And can we get into canvas? Looks like we can. So let's take a look at this. So it looks like we've got two different versions of the exploit. I zoom in. Preferences. bit bigger so that we can see it on the stream. Let's just turn on word wrap. So we've got a bash reverse shell. So what we're going to do is swap that out for our IP address. And then let's start our netcat listener on that port. And so we need to open the banner, paste the following into timeline, click run, then open canvas, and we should get a shell. Okie doke. So let's give the first line a go. Click on run and then canvas. And have we got anything? Nope, no shell on that one. So let's give the next one a go. Back across the timeline. That'll run and then canvas. And hopefully we should get a shell on this one. No. And this is where I got stuck last time, where it just would not give me the shell, even though what we were doing was correct. Ten, 9, 5, 1 and 8, 777. I like the fact that it's still got the loading bar at the top there. It's trying to do something in the background. Give that a run. Taking this time, hopefully that's a good. Nope. I was going to say it was good omen, but no, it's not. Still trying to load up there. Yeah, let's just timeline again. Seems to have stopped loading. What we've got up here, have we got the right one or the wrong one? No, exit process at the top. Cool. So let's give that another run and then go back to the canvas. And fingers crossed. Nope. Why? Being a pain in the backside. Let's give it a refresh. say I think it is competing. Let's just chuck a 8 on the end instead. 10, 9, 5, 1, 9, 8. The rest of it looks alright. Run. Back to canvas. So when I did it properly, I took some notes, and that is pretty much the same command we have running. Just in case, let's copy it out. Don't show that again. So just copy and paste it from my notes. Run, canvas. Come on. That should have worked. Okay, let's just go to the front of Cabana again. Jump into timeline. Command's there. Why? Yeah, I'll give the box a redeploy. Let's see what we get. And there goes to plan. It's taking its time. Okay, we'll give that a few moments to boot, and when we're waiting for it to boot, I'm just going to grab a drink. So I'll be back in a couple of moments. Okay, so the box is booting. So give Cabana a couple of moments to start up. If it plays up this time, then I'll probably just jump on and do another box, and then Mark can stream this at the weekend. No pressure, Mark. Five, 6, 4. Looks like we're back in business. And so what we'll do is we'll just do that again. canvas. Well, hey, fun times. So we're now on the box. Cabana does not have a home set. Okay. That had me worried then. That froze a bit. WCUs.txt just to prove that we can read that. Not going to show it on the stream. And what I'll do is, just in case we get issues, input, and I don't think that probably works very well. Yeah, actually looks like it did. That, and then what was the IP? Kiba at 10.10.32.8. Authorized keys. There we go. So we've got a SSH session. So that just makes it a bit easier. It's a bit dodgy having a public key on there, but as it's only a test box, not that fussed. So if we go back to the room, after you get the user.txt, it then drives you down the capabilities route. So Linux capabilities, so it's worth having a good Google and a read if you're not quite sure what capabilities are. But as far as we're concerned here, the only thing we care about at the moment is that it will allow us to do a privilege escalation. So there's a few good resources out there. As with everything, it's good to go and have a read, figure it out for yourself, do a bit of testing, and see what you can do. So we want to find some capabilities and send any errors to dev no, and straight away we've got some Python there. Can we run sudo? Need a TTY. PTY spawn bash. Now we need Kiba's password to run sudo, so that's not going to be any good for us. have got is this Kiba Hack Me Please Python. So we have a quick look at that. Root. So let's see what happens when we run it. Okay, so we've got an interactive Python shell. Can we do our usual import pty? Pty spawn /bin /bash. Is this going to give us a shell? Yep. But it's giving us a shell as us again, so that's no good. Okay, so let's head back to Google. Python free Linux cap rev escalation. Good old hacking articles. So there it goes around using find to find some set UID bits. Okay, so what we missed was running the set cap before running the interpreter. So let's grab that, and then let's do that, and then run Python. Operation not permitted. Okie doke. Set cap minus R maybe. Obviously if you read the whole docs, new. So it should be that. No. Okay, just in case it makes a difference, let's just jump into that directory. As I say, I should really read everything, see if this does the job. Yes, it does. We are now root. So let's jump into root directory. Yep, we're here. And then again, just work out against root.txt just to prove that we can get into that file, and we are done. So again, had issues with just getting that first exploit to work, which is a bit of a bugger, but it's one of those things. It happens in real life where you just have to be persistent and keep trying a few different things. So that's that box done. So we can close that. Just add that to our bookmarks. Might come in useful again at some point. And we can terminate that machine. So let's have a look at what we can do. Let's have a look for a CTF. Let's have a look, most users, and we'll just do another easy box. And I'm going to avoid anything with steganography because that just does my head in at the moment. Oh, Heartbleed. I remember when that came out. It caused such an uproar. Okay, so let's have a look and see what we have. So shall we do Anonforce, library or DAV? So these are just listed as security in the boot to root, so we have no idea what they're going to entail. Let's give DAV a go. Okay, looking at that graph, as soon as you get the user flag, then you're pretty much straight onto the root flag. So let's join this room and deploy out the machine. And when that's deploying out, let's get a directory set up. And we'll get our scan ready to go. And we'll output all to the DAV file. We'll try and identify all the different bits that we get. Give that a bit more time to boot. And then run a scan over it. For a few of the boxes that I'm doing offline, not on Twitch, I am doing a few write-ups, and I had a write-up just approved today for gaming server. So that was a bit of a fun box. And it's always nice when you get a write-up approved. It just shows that what you're doing and the way that you write stuff up is sort of on the right track, and it's good if you can help other people out. So gaming server was a boot to root that came out not long ago, so it's only 2 days old. So over the weekend when I was just buggering about, jumped on that, gave it a go. Okay, so Rust scan started. And one thing I noticed with Rust scan, I'm not sure whether it's the version installed in Kali or not, or whether it's still the same in the newer versions, is The help that gives you here, there's a slight spelling mistake. So I was trying to copy and paste that about 12.5 times before I noticed that it's missing an I. So what I might do is I might pull that from the repo later and see if it's still the same, and if it is, just to stop annoying myself, I might just do a quick pull request and fix that typo. And again there as well. So, and if you're looking for a way to contribute to open source and tools, then even just simple stuff like this is really good. If you can't code, then just look at helping out with the help files, helping out with the documentation, and the developers will really appreciate that. And it allows them to get on with the code whilst not having to worry about these things. Okay, so we've got a web server open, and that's it. As far as Rust scan is concerned, but what I've done lately with these boxes is just to run a secondary scan looking at all ports. So let's have a look. Great, default Apache page. Not a lot we can do with that. Have a look at the page source. Modified from Debian original to Ubuntu, last updated. Bugs, blah blah blah. That's something you usually see. Okay, so Ubuntu just wanted to brand it as Ubuntu instead of Debian. Okay, so let's have a look further down. Have we got anything else interesting? Table of contents, usual stuff, and nothing else there. Okay, so it looks like just the default port. And looks like scan of all ports. I've only got port 80 open. Okay. So let's just split this terminal for a second. So there's two ways to approach this. There's Nikto, which will have a look for web vulnerabilities, and there is also an nmap script to enumerate through web directories. So it's found a webdav, but we're not authorized to have a look at it. And of course there's always derb and GoBuster as well. So I'll just run derb over it just in case that brings back anything. But as the box is called dav, then I would assume that we're going to be looking at the webdav instance and have a look if there's any vulnerabilities in that. Okay, so we've got Apache 2418. Not authorized to get into there. Looks like it's using a htaccess. So let's have a quick search for webdav. Okay. So there's a few different vulnerabilities there. the Microsoft ones. So there's a XAMPP for Windows, WebDAV, Application DLL, Nginx. So Apache's a bit newer than that. Be interested to know what we have. We know it's Ubuntu from the comment on the Apache page. So let's just write that down and have a look at it. Yeah, WebDAV, Telnet to 80. Okay, so let's give it a time and see what we get. Telnet not found. Okay, so prop fine. Not gonna bring back anything. No, doesn't look like it's bringing anything back for us. Rest of that in. Okay, so that brought something back. We're not allowed to use that method, so let's try jumping back onto there. And let's have a look in /webdev. Back. Nope, not looking great. Nope. Authorized. And Nikoto didn't bring back anything. Okay, so let's have a look. Onto WebDAV. I hate this site. It is absolutely horrible. Okay, we agree. Okay, so it says to use Metasploit and to use the auxiliary WebDAV scanner. Okay, let's give that a crack then. Yeah, it's been a while since I used Metasploit. Is it disconnected? Yep. And no connection. SFDB init. We'll just kick that off again. Not that we're going to be storing anything in the database, but if we're having a bit of a search around for different commands, then it should make it a bit quicker. So let's use that. And what have we got? So we've got a set path, remote host, remote port. Okay. So using set G sets it globally so that we don't have to keep setting it when we switch between different things. Hosts, set G, port, ATE, set G, WebDAV. And this is just a WebDAV scanner. So let's just give that a run. Where'd I thought it would have brought back something. Let's just set the path to slash. Okay, that's taking a bit. Okay, so WebDAV is disabled. Weird. WebDAV default username and password, you reckon, Mark? To be honest, I would have thought getting that prompt would have meant that someone had set up a .htaccess. But we can take a look. Yeah, so it's using htaccess. I suppose we can try the test. Admin. No, doesn't like that. What we got here? Virtual saw. No, we're not doing that. Configuring web dev. Depreciated. Is there any credentials that we can maybe see? So let's just jump back to this. Okay, so set path, set our hosts, run. It will tell you whether web dev is enabled, test file permissions. So there is a dev test. Have we got that installed in Kali? Yes, we do. Dev test URL 1010. What was the other URL? 38.63/webdev bill. Plus, give it a password. Make quiet. Send backdoors. Yeah, we can try. There's like that. WebDev unauthenticated. And this is being a bugger. There's 8.63. Okay. Nope. Let's have a look how good. Oh, you think WAMP and XAMP? Give that a go. So oh, that's got us in. Where did you find that one, Mark? You having a quick sneak at the write-up, so Did your Google food come through for you? Okay, so we think we can upload some web shells here. Okay, so let's see if we can do a PHP web shell. What box was I doing? Game server, what's that? Shell. Let's bring it back to let's call it's going to bring back to 777 and LP. Get that ready. And so we've got cadaver 10.38.63 web dev. Username is WAMP and password was XAMP. And we will put shell.php up there. That's now up there. WAMP XAMP. Save that. We'll launch that. Sweet, we've got a shell. So thanks to Mark for finding that. A very dodgy shell. Read, so I'll just grab that. Okay. Yeah, so we can use cat with no password. Okay. Everything is a file in Linux, as we know. And maybe not. But let's sudo cat /root root.txt. Okay. pty.spawn /bin/bash. Please give me a decent shell. I don't know why I'm getting double type on here. cat/root/root.txt. Right. But if we sudo it, we have it. So that's another box done. So we'll terminate that. Okay. So what we'll do is we'll see if we can do the other ones of that CTF. So I've got Anonforce and library. Alright, take it easy, Mark. Thanks for tuning in. So we'll join this room. We'll deploy out the machine. And when that's deploying out, I'm going to take a bit of a break and I shall be back shortly. Okay, I'm back. So looks like we've got an IP address that we can start scan. So let's give this a scan. Anonforce, C. And let's have a look, see what we get from this. Okay, so we got 21 open, so sounds like FTP. Let's do some tidy up. Actually, we'll bookmark that one. I'll close out that one. Okay, so just FTP. And SSH. Okay, that's a bit annoying, it didn't output that. Too many dynases, so we'll just run that again. Split terminal. Just wait for this to complete again. Okay, that looks a lot better. Ooh. Anonymous FTP is allowed, and that there looks like we have the whole file system to play with. Cool, so nmap output it to the files. So because I'm lazy, I can't bother typing anonymous. And as we know, when you log in as anonymous on FTP, you just have to supply a password in the format of an email address, and we are in. Okay, so what can we do? First off, let's have a look in home. All this, and okay, we got a cat, so let's just get user.txt. Okay, and by any chance, can we have a look in root? Doesn't look like we can. Nope. So what we'll do is we'll just cat that user.txt and take the flag. So we can't get into root, but what can we do? Let's go back into home. Melodias. And can we directory. Mission denied, so can't make a new directory. Yeah. And they haven't got the SSH directory, so we can't siphon off any keys. Let's see if we can grab the bash history. That's empty. Okay, so we can't really do that much there. So let's have a look. VSFTPD. So let's have a look. So 2.5, 232, 234. Now we're on 303. Okay, that's not good. SSH, not all this, and just general users after that. Okay, but FTP has a home directory of /server/FTP. So we can't create anything here either. That's a bit annoying. Okay, let's have a look in log. Actually, let's have a quick look at backups. Anything in there? After sending new. Okay, log. Let's get the off log. No, we can't. Anything else interesting? No. So let's give it a shot with Hydra user. Share word list. Let's try the fast track one for now. Of course, we need to tell it where to go. 45, 139. See if we can crack anything. Bang with your local shell on your box. Personal shell. So we'll see if we can crack the password from Ariolis. Let's have a look around the rest of the file system. Anything else could. Okay, so it's owned by FTP, so okay, no passwords found there. 139. So, out on a whim, let's try block you. What can we do? And one file. Okay, that's not going to do anything for us. Let's see if we get anything on this SSH. Send new. Okay, so let's Google through VSFTPD 3.0.3 exploit DB. Okay, we've got a security bypass. Uh, 302. We're on 303 from what I recall. Sure, there was a cemetery after the last one. Yeah, we're on 303, so that's not going to help us. Right the box. Hack the box even. Okay, so that doesn't really help us. Where are we? Okay, we can't open shadow. Let's just double check there's no other ports open. Not red. CTFs, Anonforce. Helps if I can type. Don't open file. That's dash tree. Okay, what we got in here? I've got some backups, private keys. PGP private key. Okay, I've not done a lot with PGP for a long time, so this could get a bit messy. Okay, so it's owned by Meliodas. Could we possibly use it for SSH? Not sure. Let's have a look. SSH keys, PGP, the same thing. Yes, let it pay. So convert RSA keys into PEM format. No, we don't want that. Let's set on SSH. Okay, you get a private and okay, don't think it's that. Using PGP keys for SSH. So is it a GPG key? GPG. The GPG is John. Not sure that's what we want. Let's have a search for this. Nope. PG maybe. Okay. I hate doing this, but when it comes to GPG, I don't really know. Okay, so going to import the key. GPG. Dash import private.asc. Window too small. Okey-doke. No passphrase given. Okay, so GPT to John. And private.asc. Can we then John TryHackMe? Okay, that was a bit quick, considering we didn't give a actual word list. I wonder what word list it used, but it's found Xbox 360. GPG password. Okay, so GPG import private. We think it's Xbox 360. Okay, so that's imported. So stitch. ODS at yeah, 1 for 9, yes. GPG, what we got? Where's the file? Okay, so yeah, cracked that, and then GPG import private key. We did that. Okay, so GPG decrypt. No secret key. sure we imported that. Should be able to decrypt that. No secret key. Why are you being a pain in the backside? Import it. We want to decrypt. But it's not having it. Because we need to do it as ourselves. Cool. And so there we have it's a copy of Shadow. So crackme2.txt. Let's throw that into there. And let's try John against that. And see what we get. Probably not, as I think they want us to use hashcats. Which might be interesting in a virtual machine. So SHA-512 Unix. So let's try John anyway. And let's crack me 2. Oh, password actually is left. Pretty sure that should be it. 512. Okay, so it's running through a few different things there. Okay, so let's give hashcat a try. 800 cracking 2. And we put a super share. Let's rock you. Check what it wants. There's actually a root password up there as well. We missed that one. Crappy 2. Yeah, that looks a lot more interesting than Meliodas'. So let's give that a go now. Okay, let's see what's what. Just thinking about it. Let's see if we can figure it out. Pseudo John, crappy 2. Yep, started dropping frames. That's not good. And I forgot to switch over to main demo. So I've just been doing all of that without actually casting it. Great. Okay, so looks like Hashcat crapped out on me. It's actually picked up the APU. Illegal instruction on the runtime. That's not good. Let's try John then. Picked it up but didn't do anything with it. So that's annoying. I hate debugging on live streams. Virtual box. Is there a command to run on Hashcat? Virtual stop it. Looks like it might be a known issue with Kelly. There we go. If that's going to fail, then let's jump across to Hack Station and see if we can borrow some CPU power. Unrecognized hash format. Bollocks. Okay. And Hashcat 1800 is SHA-512. John, Bear Cracker, Hashcat 1800. Next, SHA-512. Yeah, we just do SHA-512. Oh, is it not going like that? Cipher format requested. One password, new. Let's just take that off it. introduction. Pain in the backside. Okay, let's see if we can open anything for Johnny. Word list. Use a share. Word lists. TXT. Share word lists. TXT. Let's see if this finds anything. Okay, so there we go. Vim roots PW. Other. It didn't copy. But we found something of that. So you could say we're cheating, but we've gone through the motions. Let's say our root. Is it going to let us log in? Yes, it is. And there we have it. That was a bit more of pain in the ass. So I can add PGP to my list with steganography of stuff that I hate. I also need to make sure that when I'm streaming, I'm actually doing the full screen and not the intermission. But that's another hour 53 streaming. So I think I'm going to call it a night there. Thanks for tuning in. It's a bit annoying I had to go to the readme for Anonforce, but hey, stuff happens. And with that, I'm going to call an end to the stream. So, thanks a lot for watching. It's been much appreciated for you to spend your time with. Each night. And let's just change the send screen and have Ed just chilling, a computer on his head, from Cowboy Bebop. So that beats staring at a bit of a black screen. It also beats staring at me. So with that, I think I'm going to call it a night. Again, thanks a lot for watching, and it's been a bit annoying that we've had to do a bit of debugging on the stream tonight, but hey, it happens. That first Cabana box was a pain in the ass, and then the web dev box, luckily Mark found using a password for that, so well, cheers for that. Take it easy, and I'll catch you on another stream later this week, hopefully. Ciao for now.